Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Friday Night Fusing. Yes, it's not quite night yet. It is in Scotland, but not here in Pennsylvania. I'm going to flip you around. We're going to go into the studio, and I want to welcome everybody here. Flip, flip, flip. Before we go in the studio, we always got to put shoes on because this is a glass studio. It is a glass studio. And I'm going to turn these lights on. The studio, basically, I have started just doing fused glass in here. I love it. Glass fusing is something that I think everyone really can enjoy. And we're waiting on Morton, and we're waiting on this kiln. This kiln is heating up. And once it hits 1550 degrees, Morton is going to start pulling glass. Now, he pulled glass earlier today from this. This is the pot that he had pulled it from. They're terracotta pots. Goes in that kiln, gets heated, and the glass gets pulled. So when he comes back, and that's at 1550, he's going to pull glass. But let me show you. This is some of the glass that he had pulled before. It's incredibly, incredibly beautiful. These are the straws that happened at the end. Look at that design on them. We don't have any rats. We've never seen a rat. Never, ever, ever. Odd question. But ask away. Ask any question. Inside here, there are little stars. Hello, Shar. Martin did the stars. And the stars, let me zoom in. The stars really, really came out pretty. Can you see it? A little gold star. So we made glass here, but let me tell you, before Morton starts pulling it, let me tell you about the glass. This is all of our COE 96 glass here. And we get it in sheets, big sheets like this. Now it comes in every color, but you see here it says COE 96. That's coefficient of expansion, and I get this kind is made in West Virginia, Virginia, and this kind Morton has left this glass stick out. Never leave glass stick out past the edge, or you will bump into it. Another kind we get is Yakagani glass, and this is a piece of that glass. This is made in Western Pennsylvania. That's an olive green opal, and it's not really translucent. It's more opaque. So, but these all work well together. Morton and I share this studio. This basically is a counter where he works, and he just got done making frit. Now, frit is when you take the glass, when you break the glass up. This is all clear glass. We use a lot of this clear glass, big chunks of this. He just made frit, and frit is different grades of ground glass. So, not quite sure why that one's in there. The ground glass, you have hunks that are like this big of the glass, all the way down to a super fine powder like this. Now the powder, I'm going to tell you something really cool. This pink powder here, Martin calls it dust. I call it powder. The powder, you take it and you mix it with aloe vera. We'll go over here onto this shelf, and welcome. Ziggy, turn on desk. Okay. Welcome to the 1870 studio. I hope you had registered for this event. We are starting earlier than usual today. But the powder, you take it and you mix it with aloe vera. And I put it in these little bottles, and it becomes paint. You'll get to see in a minute just what that looks like. So the big chunks we use for fusing. We get 4 different sizes of frit, depending on what how he shakes it out in a. There, I'll show you his shakers back there. And then over here, because this kind of stuff that we sell on our website. It's the 1870studio.com. And then these are just little surprise packs. These are like an ounce of different glass that we have made. We send this out all over the world. Well, really all over the US, but I do send glass to other places too. So these are the sifters for making the frit. You put the glass goes in at the top, and then the screens get bigger and bigger and bigger, all the way down to the fine screen at the bottom. And just the powder comes through. So that's how you make glass frit. What Morton's going to be making over at the kiln is he's going to be pulling out glass rods. They're going to hopefully have a star in the middle. Honey, did you look at these? Did you look at these? Look, come look at these. These came out so cool. I want you to be able. Can you see what's in there? Look at that. Look how cool they look. Look at that. It's magical. These are straws, but down here are the bigger ones. When you slice into them, they're going to have little patterns, like little gold stars in there. And then over here, this is our packing and shipping area. It's surprisingly efficient and practical. And it's just typically me packing, but Morton shipped his first package today. We're at, what is it at, honey? 1500 and what degrees?
It's 1533, but remember the pot was put into a kiln that was already hot.
How does it look?
Not ready.
Not ready yet. Not ready to pull yet. So this is our working glass studio. And before he starts pulling the glass, I thought we would do some Q&A. Ziggy, turn on desk. Ziggy, turn on studio. Okay. I forgot what this was called. I'm going to plug you in here. And I thought you could do some Q&A. Honey, do you want to pull a chair up and we'll answer questions? And I'll show you some pieces. These are some things that I've made. Chrysanthemum, little pumpkin, little glass leaf, lots of little glass leaves of fish, all kinds of things here. And we're getting ready to do something very exciting. We're getting ready to start teaching you how to do glass fusing with a kiln that you put in your microwave. A microwave kiln. Morton, have you ever heard of it before?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I was never too sure of it because of
the annealing.
Yeah.
So, okay. Before we start pulling, I would love for you to ask any questions, and you can ask questions about glass. You can ask questions about the church, anything. And we've never started this early before, but I really wanted to cover a lot with you today. And so just ask away. Ask away. And I like to, after I fuse something, I like to tap it. We don't have a church bell, do we, honey?
No, it was gone when we got the place.
But this sound, this sound is my church bell. Oh, Jen sent a heart me. Please ask any questions. If you have any specific questions, we love that. Anything about fusing, anything about glass, anything about church life, living in a church, ask away. We love sharing information, and we love not gatekeeping, correct? Mm-hmm. And Morton, guess what Morton's favorite thing to do is? Smile.
Oh, wow.
Isn't it, honey? You're going to be worn out. You've done, this is going to be his second pull for the day. How do you put the large pieces in? Do you lay it on something flat? That's a great that's a great question. On our kiln, we have a kiln shelf. There's a little one
You
over
can show
there.
them with a sheet of paper.
Well, that's not the kiln shelf.
Yeah, I know, but it's essentially
There's a
kiln
kiln
shelf.
shelf that you use, and right over here, I have a piece of paper laid
Yeah,
out.
that's
That's
a
the
small one.
size of our kiln shelf. It's okay, honey. So that piece of paper that's right there, that lays on top of our kiln shelf. Now what happens is the glass would stick to the kiln shelf if you don't put paper on it or if you don't wash it with kiln wash. The glass and ceramic will stick together. I have a piece here that I designed on purpose like this. This is a piece of the terracotta pot that had broken. So the glass just totally envelops it. So you have to keep the kiln shelf paper. It's a special thing that the paper sits on top of the kiln shelf, and then as it wears out, we just put new paper on. That's a great question. Thank you for that. The microwave kiln, we have it in the showcase now. They're not going to be there long. So if you want one, get it. Get it now. Simple Life says, all your work is absolutely stunning. I just love working with fused glass, and I really love the vitragraph that we're going to be pulling tonight. See how the mermaid has her hair so wispy? I can't cut glass to look like that. That has to be made with vitragraph. Morton just made a whole bunch of yellow mermaid hair for us. It's going to look great. And thank you, everybody, for the tiny dinies. Jen is sending tiny dinies. Thank you. Appreciated. You saw a cemetery outside the window. How old is the cemetery? The church was built in 1870. The first burial up there was 1874. You use COE 96 in the microwave kiln. You can get it anywhere, or you can get it from us. And Suzanne got so many compliments on Morton's masterpiece jewelry necklace yesterday. That's lovely. And the cemetery, people always ask us if this place is haunted because there is a cemetery out there. But it's a giant, big, beautiful cemetery, and it's so beautiful. And I love it because guess what? That cemetery is a reminder that you better get busy. Having fun. And doing what you love, being around the people that you love. And I love, my favorite part of living here is that our son lives downstairs. Our grandson now lives up in the loft. So we have 3 generations living here in the church, and I love it. And our business is here. So, yep, life goes so fast. We better make our dreams come true while we can. And the church has definitely been a dream. And teaching you, I have been doing this now. We have been fusing glass together for a long time, you and me. And I am so excited at the possibility of you getting one of those kilns and fusing glass with us. You'll be able to make pieces about this size in your microwave kiln. And then after, like, I'm going to have one here in the studio that I'm going to use we do fused glass on Friday. So on Fridays, I'm going to fuse, we're going to have a microwave piece that we do every Friday in here. And, the pieces for the kiln, actually, this size will fit inside there. But ideally, it's going to be for doing jewelry, but you can get the glass from us. We make specialty glass like the murrini, and this was an end of that leaf pool that had been a blob. Look how that looks. So I just made a TikTok and I forgot to post it about tell them what happened with the pots of. We had to take the one pot out of the.
Yeah, the glass inside the terracotta pot, because it was cooling down too fast, was just shattered, like fracturing inside the pot.
And I made a video on it. I'm going to post it. Morton had to take the terracotta pot out. And when he sat it down, it just started going ping, ping, crack, ping, ping, ping. But it was the glass. Is that cool enough now to touch?
It should be.
The kiln needed to be loaded again with the second pot. So the first one had the yellow star in it.
Yeah, it all looks frosted now.
Suzanne asked a great question. Do we need a dedicated microwave kiln? No. The glass that you do in your microwave, you won't need a kiln for it. But can you see all the fractures in here? That was the star. That was the star Morton made. And because this was taken right out of the kiln, sat down at about 600 degrees, that's why it did all this. So, and you can see here at the bottom. But now the kiln that you're going to use in your microwave that we have yeah, I know, that is artwork, isn't it? I'm going to put you over here so we can see, watch what Morton's doing too. He's going to start that. He's going to start. Go ahead and give it a try. He's going to start pulling that. I'm going to talk to you here. But the microwave kiln, when you get it from our showcase. Wait to use it until I get it and I'm doing it with you. Because what you do with the microwave kiln, you got to be real careful because they get really, really hot. You got to let it cool down naturally. You got to let it cool down. This made a ping. This just made a little ping. You want to let them cool down. You don't want to get your glass fractured. You want to be able to make things like this without them fracturing apart. You want to be able to make your necklaces and your little sun catchers and your glass coasters. You don't want them to pull apart. Now let's go over and jump up there with Morton because he's getting ready to pull, and we have not done this before. And we love doing new things here. Absolutely love. And Deidre became number 90 fan club. And hi, Lainey, how are you? So that's what he had pulled before, the yellow. And look at this. If you didn't see this, I gotta show it to you. You know, he was pulling those straws at the end. Look at how this looks. Let me put it in front of something so you can see. Let me just zoom in here. Look at how they look. How magical are these? So this was golden stars. These are golden stars. And then the straws after them became unbelievable. And now he is pulling the blue stars. And I am painting faces and super, super excited to tell everybody that we're going to start fusing with you. If you have a microwave, I'm going to be making boxes just for you. That things are already pre-cut. So you can just get your pieces, put them together any way you want to, and make your really cool jewelry. And here we go. The pull is starting 1,550 degrees. And I want to tell you, I missed Watercolor Wednesday. I was at my uncle's house. He's doing great. What you looking for? Let me move these guys out of the way. Morton had to put these on to get that pot out. But I missed Watercolor Wednesday. So after this pull, I'm going to do Watercolor Friday. We're going to do that. I'll stop this one so we can upload this one then. Oh my goodness. Lay it up here. Oh my goodness. Get ready to see something. Get ready to see something beautiful. Get it? Beautiful. It's blue. Oh my goodness. Suzanne says you have made my Friday fabulous. Yay. We're going to hang out. Look at that. Look at that beautiful sunny day. And here comes beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful. Morton, that color you chose is so pretty. Look at this blue. Blue stars. You're going to be able to get these little blue stars from us, and you're going to be able to make jewelry with them. And you're going to be able to make ornaments with them. Oh, Morton, look at the light coming through that glass. Look at that light coming through. Look at it shining. Oh my gosh, it's shining right through onto the, yes. That color, oh, you're gonna have so much fun creating. And I always feel like, I love sharing things with you. I love teaching you things. It's cobalt blue. Yep. That little one is shaped like a teardrop. Morton chose that color, and boy, oh boy, did he how good did he do? But I always feel bad because I always feel like this is our baby. We spend so much time and have so much fun here together. I want you to be able to fuse glass too. All the cool kids are doing it. All the cool kids are doing it. Sheila, look at this blue that he's doing. I'm going to zoom you in. Look at the light coming through there. Look, it's making its whole reflection down. These are crazy. And you notice something? Do you notice something with these, honey? What color? They're not coming out like the red hot color. They're coming out blue. You want to know why? Babe, do you want to know why? Blue is the fastest cooling color of glass. So look, let's zoom in up here. Looky. It goes red, it goes purple quickly, and then it turns right to blue. As it's coming out, look at that. Look at that. I want, every time you watch one of our TikToks or whatever, I want you to say, hey, I learned something. I love learning stuff. I love it, and I love sharing. I will never hold back and keep any secrets and say, hey, you gotta do this to get this secret. I'm gonna tell you all the secrets. Babe, this is the prettiest color ever. Just the prettiest. I love it. But look, let's watch while it's coming out. You can see it glowing up there. And this color melts. Blue melts really fast too. Look at that. Did everybody register? This color is absolutely beautiful. And can you see where the light, when the light hits it? Look at that. Look, oh my goodness, look at it in the light. Look in the light. Ah, Martin. I love it too much. Look, the tip of it, that tip of it. Ooh! That tip of it is still glowing. Still glowing. Look how, oh my goodness. Honey, I do love this so much. I can't wait. I'm going to have to put in the kiln some little samples of the blues and yellows. And these, just a couple of these little stars chumped out of there. It's going to put a couple on a little bit of clear glass, and you're going to have the most incredible earrings, pendants, ornaments. Look up, see up at the top? You can watch it. Red, purple, blue. Do you remember before with the yellow? It turned like orange before it cooled down. This cools so quick. So quick. That is just gorgeous. And Congress says, keep tapping, guys. And LOCC of 4. This pool is a fun one. Look at those colors. All the way up at the tippy top, red, purple, blue. Red, purple, blue. And you can't click on it right from this live, but it is in our showcase. There is a kiln for your microwave in the showcase. You can get it. I think they said they have 12 of them ready to ship. Oh, look at that color. And all the way, already, the purple disappears that quick. Now, when I say it cools down that quick, if I hold my hand over here, it's too hot to even get near. So the heat is still there, just the color cools enough that the blue is showing. And hey, Maddie Lynn, how are you? It starts out up at the very tip top, out of that hot, fiery 1550 degrees. Look at glowing red, then into a beautiful purple, then into a beautiful blue. By the time he cuts that top, that whole stick will be blue. And anyone interested in learning glass fusing, all of my instructional TikToks that I do, and long videos that I do, and lives that I do with the microwave kiln, they're all going to be free. Always, 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 always free. I've toyed with the idea of doing paid for tutorials, but I think I'd rather just put the info out there. Oh, Maddie Lynn. I said that and I thought, I hope he doesn't think I'm being a whatnot. But I have, sitting on top of a refrigerator, I have dried black flowers from, ages ago. If we still have, actually, maybe after we do this, babe, I get that gold spray paint and we spray paint our hands. Not our hands, the hands that we did in plaster that we're holding the hands. Aren't they cooling down so quick, honey? Well, coming to color. Look at that color. What would you call this color? What is the shade?
Navy blue.
Martin says navy blue. I think it's like a cobalt or a royal blue, yeah. Maddie Lynn's excited, decorating for the spooky season. Yes, 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 yes. I think it's like a cobalt, yeah. Suzanne and Kathy thinks that it's cobalt as well.
What happened to the nippers?
The nippers? Let me get you the nippers. He's going to get in there and see if, guess what? There's supposed to be little stars hidden in here. Honey, do you think we're going to find them?
Don't know.
I think we are. Martin, isn't Martin just incredible, Suzanne? Martin's Murrini. I want to change the business name to that, honey. Martin's Murrini. Look at hiding inside our blue stars. Isn't it? Kathy says he always is. Isn't he the best? This guy right here. That color. Oh, that color. Do you remember which one was an early one? You got the one separated in the center. Okay, let me find you the nippers. I had nipped apart one of the little yellow stars. Now I'm going to show you how to paint faces. We have some cool shapes that we're going to be doing shapes to in our sales for people who get the microwave kiln or not. Like right now, we ship this to people all over who have the glass kilns and they're making stuff. And where did I put that? The nippers. Here they are. On here, I'm going to take this little star over with us. There's one of the rods that he pulled earlier. I'll bring that along too. Okay. Look at, I gotta hold you up here. I gotta show you this when he pulls that. He pulls the next one. I gotta show you this. Oh, I was gonna, okay. Remember, point that down. So these are still gonna be hot. And when you're using nippers, keep your wheels up. Keep your wheels up in the air. Up in the air. It's gonna shoot down. Just a little slice. Okay. I'll grab it with these tongs. Thanks, honey. Let's see if we can't find a star. I'm looking for a star. Looking for a star. I found it. I found a star. There's the star. It has a little bit of rounded edges to them. It's an optical illusion just now. Look, when you put it in front of white, this is still early in the pool. And we didn't turn the heat down in it. That looks like the face of a cat. There's the face of a cat in this one. We'll get stars out of there. Maybe not all the stars. Oh, this is what I want to show you. I gotta get that light coming through that blue. It's unbelievable. It is just unbelievable, that color. So beautiful. So beautiful. Ah, I can't take it. Too beautiful, honey. I'm going to show you this little... Let me get my hands on this one because this one is cool. That one's cool. So I have a feeling, because blue melts so fast, I have a feeling we might not get perfect stars. But we're going to get cool things anyway. Let me get this where you can see this. Can you see the star? See Morton's little star? See the star? There, it's hard to focus on it, but the star is definitely in there. So even if we don't get blue stars because of the temps and melting, we will have little golden stars. And thank you for being here, everybody. I'm going to do giveaways from the people that are registered. If you had registered for this live, too blurry, says Pam. Pam, let me see what I can do here. Let me get it here. The problem is the focus. Can you see the star now? Can you see the star? And you're seeing like an angle, so you're seeing the sides up. Seeing from the side, it just looks yellow. But when you put it up on its edge, and you're looking straight down on it, that's when you see the star. Can we see it? Can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. The little star. Martin, I'm so proud of you. So proud of you. You get a gold star. Hee 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 hee. Martin's gonna chop another one for us. Is that a new one or an old one, honey? Newer one. These are, I can see, I'm thinking like little Christmas trees for these. The blue is just so pretty. It went flying.
Yeah.
Just keep your sniffer turned on. Don't burn this church down, babe. Is that it? You found it? This is a newer one. And because these are in case, oh my goodness! There's the star. There's the star. The star is coming out. The star is coming out. Yes, the yellow and blue together. Do you see that star? Do you see that star? Look at that star. Look at this star. Look at this star. Morton. Morton,
Oh,
you are the man. Oh, these will look mostly beautiful, most beautiful once I have fused them. I am going to fuse them tonight. The kiln is waiting. And look from the side. Look at that cobalt blue color. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Fabulous work. Blue stars. Is everybody loving the stars? Come on, tap that screen for this star. Look at Morton. This is his second pool of the day. Second pool of the day. And Morton spent about 6 hours packing up these pots with that glass,
Yeah,
cutting and
almost
packing the
clue
box.
what I'm doing. It should have gave me a bit too.
Honey, this is the joy. This is the joy of creating things. We learn. We learn as we go. This morning, I was making a TikTok early. Yes, Morton definitely is a murrini master. Look at this. Morton made stars. But Morton came over to help me with those little fairy lights. They're also in the TikTok showcase. The little fairy lights, I showed you both ways, the wrong way and the right way of opening them. I believe that we should always be learning and always be sharing what works and what's not working. And I look at the color. Hey, Virginia, look at that. I love that picture of Morton that you just put up. Oh, Morton has so much patience and perseverance. Morton he goes back and keeps trying if he doesn't get something just right. And these are just right. Look up at the top, it goes that red to purple to that stunning blue, that cobalt. And look how quick it cools. Oh, it's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. I love it so much. This is absolutely positively beautiful. And there's that leaf Virginia put up. That leaf. Look how this stuff's glowing. I just want to touch it. I want to bring this glob over here. We're going to look at that one. Can you see the reflection? Can you see the reflection, how the light comes through there? Right? Can you see that? This one might turn into an ornament. Look at this in front of the light. Wait, let me zoom you in. Are you zoomed in? Yeah, you're already zoomed in. Let me show you this in front of the light. Can you see that? Oh, and this color, this is an illusion because it's a star that is encased with clear around it. So that's clear around there. I'm going to turn that little guy up on its side. Look at it. See, it's in clear. So when it melts, yeah, the blue and yellow together would be so pretty. That would be so pretty. Blue and yellow look great together. I'm going to zoom you out. I'm going to set you down. And flip you over and set you down. So you're not looking at the back of the pot. I got to unhook this. This was too tight. I couldn't do it with one hand. I'm going to show you some other pieces. Look at that. Oh, Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Honey,
What?
this right here. Look at that one. Look at that. Can you see it? Look how beautiful that is. That color is stunning. That color is just stunning. And this, let's see if you can see the star. This one has a definite star in it. I'm not showing it to you correctly. If you put it on an angle, it catches it. So you put it like this. This will set like this and fuse down. Actually, I'll chop this up half the size of that. That will fuse down, and then you see the blue star. Oh, Martin. That's me clapping for Morton. You can tap, I can clap for him. How great is that? Isn't it amazing? Just amazing. Morton, you are something else. Do you want me to pull any?
If you want.
Well, I shouldn't though, because I have my flip-flop thingies on, sandal sliders, whatever you want to call them. Kathleen says, good job, Morton. What do you think of Morton's stars? Rate Morton's stars and color choice on a scale of 1 to 10. Be generous. Look at them. Look at them. And I love watching it turn. I love it going that beautiful purple. Oh, Morton, I'm going to tell you what you're getting. You got Virginia says 10. Brenda says 1,000. Suzanne says 10 plus, honey. I love that. Maddie Lynn gives you a 10. Jennifer gives you 100. This is a vitragraph kiln. That's a vitragraph kiln, Brenda. Maddie Lynn said 10. Jennifer 100. Cece 10 of 10. Kathleen 10. Virginia 10,000. Rebecca 12. You guys, thank you. Jennifer 100. Kathy 10. Morton is a star. Jennifer 100 out of 10. Brenda says infinity. I love it. Sugar Baker says 1,000,000. Sugar Baker says the blue is amazing. Brenda says awesomeness. Beautiful cobalt. It is a beautiful cobalt. And look what he's got a whole bunch of them coming up there. Look at all of them. I like watching it come out of there. This reminds me of sunset. Look, that beautiful, the last glow of the red sun going down. Morton gets a rainbow sticker for his work. Yes, Little Caesars. Yes. And Brenda says, great work, Morton. Morton's pulling this. It starts off a glowing red. It then goes to a beautiful purple, like a twilight purple, and then into that cobalt blue. And there are stars. Morton has us seeing stars again. Do you want to nip out another, after the next pull, you want to nip out another star for us? I don't know if this one's cool yet. Yes. This one is cool. Elizabeth says, I love your work, Morton. You're soon going to be able, well, you can get it right now. But it's just, this one's long, and it makes this optical illusion. Yeah, you can kind of freeze. Oh, with that, you mean freeze the color from that red into purple into the blue. Morton's going to use the nippers and find us another star. Martin's looking for a star. Nip snips the end off. And now make it as tiny little, as narrow.
Can't see what I'm doing because it's hot.
Oh. And then lift me up the hot one over here. This is like hot potato to the max. Oh, that's good. This one should be great. When these are hot, you must do this. Okay, oh, there's the star. Can you see that star? Can you see the star? Just say yes if you can see it. And it's super sharp. What happens when I turn this, because it's encased in the clear, so when I turn this, it gives you the optical illusion that it's blue all over. Babe, you made a perfect star. Honey, you did it. You did it. You made a perfect star.
It's more by accident than this thing.
It's so pretty. It is so pretty. I can't wait to do some sample fusing. See, like when you look at it like that, it doesn't look like a star. You got to look at it straight on. Straight on. Babe, this one is so good. You're amazing, Martin. Martin, once again, he's amazing us. Not only does he make bread, make my dreams come true. Let me build cardboard shelf walls. Yeah, he makes stars. I'm getting choked up, babe, over these. They are so beautiful. They are just so beautiful. So I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you what I love. I love this. I love seeing Martin embracing his artist. I love that. Up until now, Martin has let me have kind of free reign out there. But Martin, honey, you're going for it, aren't ya? Martin he is. And this one might be real hard to see because it's the little tail. This is the little tail. Let's see if we can't see our star in here. Wait. You gotta hold it just right. I see it. Can't get it onto the camera right because it has that little tail on it. Let me zoom you in and we might be able to see it. Too much of the blue's coming through. It's in there, but you're getting too much reflection because of the clear. This blue that he chose to do this with, it's so reflective. Oh, hey, Trent, I am so happy you're here. Honey, Trent says, I love your channel. So nice to have fun content to watch and to de-stress. Oh, there is no stress here. There might be a bit of a mess, but there's no stress. There is no stress here. Love, 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 love. Love, love, love. Creatures of love. That's what's here. Creatures of love. I just love watching Martin do this. Look at the color change. Oh, Martin. It's so magnificent. Virginia, thank you for the gifts. And thank you, everybody, for being here and tapping. I'm going to go through, if you had registered for this, I'm going to choose a name here in a little bit, and we're going to give away a surprise. So you don't have to be registered, but I'm going to pick 3 people that have registered and give away 3 prizes. But I'll give away a prize on the live as well. You register before the live. And Giovanna, thank you for following. Everybody, make sure you're following, please. Even if you think you're following us, try it again. Jennifer, I might still pick you in this live. I will close my eyes and ask everybody to comment in a little bit. And then I touch the screen. And when I touch the screen, whoever's name that I touch is going to get a prize. And Kathy followed. Thanks, Kathy. Everybody, just double check that you're following. I've had so many people say they have to refollow again. Look at this blue. It is incredible. Just incredible. Look, I can't believe it's just reflecting all over this. Jolie followed. Nick is still following. Yay. Peg's in Louisiana. Yeah, everybody make sure you're following. Go ahead and shout out. And Virginia reposted. Thank you, thank you. Everybody shout out where you're from. Give Morton a little cheer. And make sure you're tapping that screen. Morton is pulling beautiful, beautiful glass tonight. The kiln is at 1,550 degrees. Suzanne's in Alabama. Christy's in Alabama. Jennifer's New Hampshire. Kathy is following still, yay. Kimberly's Oregon. Jen's watching from Central Indiana. Virginia's in Michigan. Ben's from Houston, Texas. SA is San Antonio. There you go. And the cobalt. You love that cobalt color. Yay. Belinda's in Kentucky. Jolie is in London. Hey, how are you? You're up late. Not really. It's not late. Nick says, go Morton, woohoo, from Texas. Jennifer is still following. Thank you for checking. Kathy is in Virginia. Maddie Lynn's in North Carolina. Ashley's in Nashville, Tennessee. User's in Knoxville, Tennessee. Cece's in Kentucky. Kathy's in South Carolina. Jolie is half Scottish, too. Nice. I am about, what was it, Morton? 27% Scottish, I think.
I thought you were Heinz 57.
I am Heinz 57, but 20% of my DNA is Scottish. Christy's still following. Faye says, what a beautiful color. Isn't it stunning? And watch when it comes out. Watch when this comes out. It comes out this deep, deep, like a crimson red, and then goes to purple, and then goes to blue. Isn't that great? And Doctor is from Australia. Isn't that great? Maddie Lynn says, look at that pull technique. It would be a pretty color for a snowflake, too. I think we're going to do snowflakes in this color. And Jennifer and Maddie Lynn are right next to each other on the list. Hey, neighbor. Jolie says, lovely to meet you both. Lovely to meet you, too. This is Morton, and I'm Priscilla. I'm in the mirror. I'm in a couple mirrors, but I'm here behind you. And we live in an old church. We're in the part that used to be the vestry. This is our fused glass studio. And we make cool things in fused glass. And that's the cemetery out there. We live in an old church beside 300 acres of woods, which I love it. We have the best neighbors in the world. And then that's the old church. There's 5 floors. This is the one we live on. And our grandson now lives up in the loft. And our son lives downstairs on that floor. So there are 3 generations living under one roof. I love it. And Suzanne says, my most favorite people that I've never met. Suzanne, same. I feel like we know you, though. And Annie Pant says, hello, West Michigan. Love watching the glass cutting. Yes. And San Antonio Artista says, I've been following you since you found the church. Well, we bought the church 10 years ago. So Tiki Talk wasn't there then. But how long ago? 3 or 4 years we've been on TikTok. And I really wanted to get on TikTok to find people and show you how to do things and encourage you to get after that dream just now. We're church old timers. No, we moved in. I moved in 10 years ago. So it might look like we're always moving in because it's a big old mess. And you probably, I'll tell you when it was. I know when it was. I bet it was when we moved the studio from downstairs up to here. Because our studio, three and out, thanks for following. Our son moved in the studio about, how long ago, honey? 2.5 years ago, something like that, 3. And it looked like we were moving in because we had tons of boxes. This stage was covered with boxes. Perfect pause followed, thank you. And I have this door closed just to keep it quieter in here for you. Estimate for all the glass making machines. So these kilns range in cost. We got ours secondhand. Ours was, I want to say $700 or $800. They're a couple, like $1,500 new, maybe more. And this is just it's a high fire kiln, and it fires really quick because we want to melt the pot of glass. But then you need another kiln to melt in. You need shelves, you need the gear, several $1,000s, but you can go, our TikTok showcase, we have a kiln in there that you put in your microwave. And then you can get your glass bits and bobs from us. You can get things like the blue stars, the leaves that Martin makes, all the little bits and bobs that we make and send and sell all over, you can get from us and do your own fusing. And we're going to be doing every single Friday, as soon as our kiln arrives, our microwave kiln arrives, we're going to bring a microwave back here. I think we're going to set it right back here. All this stuff is moving. And we'll be doing something in the microwave as Morton's pulling this. And we will have a color of the week that he's pulling. So what he's pulling, you're going to be able to get it straight away and make your own jewelry, make your own little sun catchers. It's in our showcase. So to go to our TikTok showcase, you need to click up on that church up at the top, up here. Click on that, and then go to the stained glass. Go to the thing. The showcase, the TikTok showcase. And I just saw somebody said, I do stained glass. I do too. And I have our glass here that we have and we use. We buy a couple 100 pounds of glass at a time. This is all COE 96 for fusing. So are those big sheets. But behind those big sheets, all of those shelves. Perfect pause. Thanks for becoming number 97 fan in the club. The back here, that's all regular stained glass behind these two behind these two big sheets. So this is the thing. This is the thing with stained glass. This glass is all COE 96. COE stands for the coefficient of expansion. Thanks for that, Debbie. COE is coefficient of expansion. It has to all be the same number. Stained glass, it could be any number. It could be 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. What happens when you fuse it together? When it cools, it will crack. So you want to always use the same COE. I love the 96. I love the 96. The glass that we use, these big sheets down here, they're made in West Virginia. And a lot of these are made in West Virginia and Western Pennsylvania, Connellsville, Pennsylvania. So, the stained glass, you can use the fused glass for making stained glass windows, but it doesn't work the other way. So, yeah, the original shelves, these aren't a local church that closed and we bought our pews from because we didn't have any pews in this church. The guy, when I bought the pews, he gave us this. So I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Yeah, Mrs. Vicky, I'm not focusing on how many things I can get for free. I only want to get stuff that I'm loving and that I think that we can do fun crafts together with. I got enough stuff. I want to get things that are like yeah. I'm going to open this door up and show you. I'm going to show you here. How's it going on the pool, honey?
I think it's running out of the...
Oh, he thinks it's running out of the blue. Thinks it's running out of the blue. I'm going to take you out here. Our church, when we bought our church, we had no stained glass windows in it. And everybody would tell me, oh, that's so sad. They had gotten rid of all the stained glass windows. Like, they had gotten rid of the bell. The organ won't play anymore. But the cool thing about it is I do stained glass, so I was able to make, I think I've made 24 windows for in here so far. That's Purple Mountain's Majesty. And they're all kind of like, they're custom sizes. That one is fused glass. And that side I can't put big windows in. The view out the east side is incredible. There's a fused glass one. See the green man up in the top of that? He's blue, but he's a green man. But yeah, I can't cover, I'm gonna take my shoes off here. I'm a barefoot person. You gotta have those on in the studio though. I'm gonna take you back here because it's golden hour is coming up. And golden hour is when the sun comes through these and it just makes them go crazy. Just makes them go crazy. Make sure you're following. Make sure you share. Make sure you comment. Go ahead, tap the screen if you like it. And the sun just streams in. This is our other kiln that's out here. There's my lemon window. And this is the pumpkin window. Here, I'll show you the effects of golden hour. Wait, that's the pumpkin. Oh, that's not the pumpkin. That's the pumpkin. It turns everything this lovely pumpkin color. That's golden hour. And the cherries are at golden hour too. Oh, and this is so cool from the cherry window. What happens here, wait, I got off of it just a bit. When that color comes through, it turns all of this, that beautiful color. And then over here, well, there's a lot of rando windows too. Like I made this stained glass one for in the door to the bathroom. I want to do another one on the other door. And then back here at the library, it's cardinals. Oh, and earlier today, oh my gosh, this was all rainbows from there. That was all rainbows. See why I can't make any window that's prettier than what's outside that window. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Here's the turkey window. That turkey window was so long in the making. So long in the making. Library. Craft supplies. paper mache forest of the four seasons. That's my memorial window. The yellow heart that's up there, that has ashes from my mom in it. The red heart has ashes from Morton's mom in it. And I love that my girls are up there. And Kalina, I'm so glad that you like the gorgeous home. This is, when I was making this window, I made fused glass. That's fused glass on each side, and then stained glass in the middle for the cherry blossoms. And I made little fused glass things for people to get too. Look outside the window. It's just beautiful forest. This is mine and Martin's window. So it's the whole world, because he's from across the pond. And so I have a US flag, I have a Scottish flag, I have a hedgehog, I have a groundhog, I have a bear, I have a Highland cow, and I have heather on his side, heather and thistles on his side, and I have lilacs on my side. Jennifer, thank you. I like whimsical. I like taking things like this was bought for $1, and then my granddaughter painted the top of it as a globe. I'm gonna show you what's out here. My grandkids and I made that bliss sign, and it lights up. So out here, we have 7 entrances, and we gotta be quiet out here. Nope, they're all gone. Well, they're almost all gone. I put a whole bunch of strawberries out here. And yeah, little groundhog's been eating them. Out here, the cemetery is up there. That's the north side. East, the sun comes up right over there. But look at these woods. We sit beside 300 acres of forest. And up there's the bell tower, and that faces south, and west is over that side. It is warm and beautiful out today. Today has been gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Let's go back to the studio. We've had a little break here, but I like to do, like, that's a stained glass mirror that I did ages ago of like just a rose, and it was a pattern that I did for a class. I don't like to do patterns. This is in Pennsylvania. And then, oh, that terrified me. I thought that was my mailbag still ready to be taken. All of our orders went out today. We watched movies here. There's a projector there. And make sure you're following. That's our movie screen up there. And I love trees. I love trees inside. So those are real trees with tissue paper, cherry blossoms on them. Those are real leaves there. Our bedroom's there. And I've started getting out some of our Halloween-y stuff. And I like to decorate autumn and Halloween, and then lose the Halloween. I still have to upholster these 2 chairs. Crystal, thanks for following. And then this is the stage. We didn't have pews, we had to buy pews. So this is how they looked. I've carved one. I gotta carve the rest of them. I just gotta do it. I gotta find the time. Something I love to do is I have all these old magazines. I have all these old magazines. I would love to sit and read these old magazines with you. Look at them. I've read that one cover to cover. That's a book that I've written. I would love to sit there and read magazines with you, or get cozy in the snuggle nest. I'll put these back on because we're going back in the studio. It's all open plan. They are glorious. I love them. This, look at the sun coming in on this bit. This is my mermaid here. That's the mermaid peel. And I carved her. Soul sister from another mister. And that's our bedroom over there. Her other end is a tail. And this part, just this time of the year, the sun moves around and shines in on her. I love her. And then that's our TV bed. And that's where, like Morton and I call it a TV bed, but I like make a lot of crafts on here. And today I was making these. Well, I did the TikTok for these. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. I can't even tell you how much I love these. They make so much light. Let me set this back here. I didn't do a good, I'm horrible at making videos for my TikTok shop, for my TikTok showcase, because I go on and on and on. Look at the light. Look at that light from those. Look at that. Look how much light it makes. They're so bright. I love them. I just love them. I think what I'm gonna do, well, I'll tell you about that later. That's in our those lights though. I just ordered another set of the white. I got the multi-colored lights and I just love them. Back in here is the bedroom. And I just have this closed. It just gives a bit of privacy. And that's on our Printify, our bed cover from a book that I wrote called Summer Sundrops. That's a mural that I painted of Scotland. Has hedgehogs on it. That's me and my kids. And the hedgehog over on this side, that's Morton. And there are castles there. And then my granddaughter started painting this. She didn't finish this. And our bedroom is a bit private. Grandson's doing great. He's got a stomach ache today. This is the mermaid tail side of the pew, the mermaid pew. And I love whimsy. I love whimsy, and I love living in a world that we create all on our, whatever we want it to be. I want my world to have, this was something that I carved. It's a wooden Viking village that has dragons in it. And I carved that to look like a wave. Hopefully it does. How's the pool going? I just abandoned Morton. It's getting down to the end of it. The glass pool, and look at these, babe. Keep doing those twists. Yes.
I think it's just clear that's on that.
Keep doing the twists. No, there's still color in it. I can see the color. This is so pretty. This pool. And thanks for following. Kalina, my sister was just here, and my sister was walking around, looking around, and she's like, "How did you just get this? Did you just get this?" And I'm like, "No, I've had that for years now." And she always says, "There's so much stuff I can't see it all." And that's kind of the plan. I'm into maximalism. Yeah, I Spy book. User followed. Thanks, user. Morton's pulling the rest of the glass. Sorry for taking you on a tour and a detour.
See, it was hardly any blue left.
Yeah, but there is enough blue. I'm gonna zoom you in. Look at these swirls and twirls he's making. Oh, Morton, they're magnificent. They are magnificent, honey. Oh. If you could get any little candy canes off of there? Or is it too shattery? Just leave them straight. Oh, he's getting me a candy cane. Getting me a candy cane. Never, Suzanne says, I've never been inspired by anyone as much as you inspire me. Never ever. It's just awesome. Thank you. And Kalina said, don't be sorry. Thank you. I get lost in things. Oh, there's a perfect little candy cane he made. These are so pretty. So pretty. Both of you. Yes. Yes. Morton, yeah, get your forever home. Oh my gosh, I say to Morton all the time, I wish we would have found this right after we got married. Boy, oh boy.
Not too short.
No, that's perfect. We would already have a greenhouse. I want to get a greenhouse. I want to grow my food all through the year. Hoping to be in Maine by next July. Ooh, Maine's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm partial to Pennsylvania because I was born here. I do love Pennsylvania. I love it. Look at those candy canes. These twirly, twisty candy canes. You fell madly in love with it last year. Oh, I love that. Martin's getting some good candy canes. I've got a golden ticket. Can you see? Look how there's just that little swirl of blue through there. It's mostly clear glass. That little swirl of blue colors the whole piece. Suzanne just loved today's pools, both of them. Yes. Martin has done amazing. Yeah, swizzle sticks. Honey, if you just pull some straight with twisties, I can put them onto a strip of white and make some cute swizzle sticks. Perfect swizzle sticks. Candy cane purple, or candy cane swizzle sticks. Isn't the blue gorgeous? How incredible is Morton? And guess what? Guess what? These blue, oh, Kaylene is currently in Oklahoma from Kansas. Guess what's hiding in these? Oh, that one looks like an icicle swizzle stick. Guess what's hiding in these? Stars, little stars. Little stars. You gotta look at them just right. The light optically bends. I promise there are little stars in here. Beautiful. Oh, there you go. Beautiful little stars. Martin, you have done so good. You've done great. Making little swizzly whizzlies. Look at these. Let's look at this guy. This guy's still hot, but look. Oh my gosh, look at this glass. Look at that. I'm going to put it on a piece of white and then turn it into a swizzle stick. Can you see that? Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Martin, these are magical. I'm going to turn these little candy canes into swizzle sticks too. They would be cute, so cute to hang off the side of your cup. Look, let me put this on something where you can see that. Can you see all the little, they look like tartan. It looks like blue tartan, babe. Tartan ribbons. Oh my goodness. Every time I think Martin can't get any better, he pulls something like this. Look at that one. These look, don't they look like glitter? Yes, it looks like ribbon tartan. They're just stunning, Martin. The last of this pool is as cool as the first of this pool. You made it just a wee bit late. Hey, I have Crow followed. Thanks for following, Crow. Everybody, you're going to want to comment. I'm going to give away a prize right now. Everybody comment. Say something lovely. Say anything. Make sure you're following. You got to follow and make a comment. I'm going to touch the screen and I'm going to give away a surprise. Say something lovely. Faith said something lovely. Glass Magic. Suzanne, you're both my favorite people. I want to read some of this. I want to see lots of people following. Lots of people following because you need to be following. So I'm going to look away now. I want to flip this over. You can see. I'm going to look away. I'm going to look out here. Trust me. I'm going to look out there. I got to flip back. I don't have to flip back to touch your name. I'm going to touch your name here. I'll turn this way so you can watch Morton. And I will look over here. You keep an eye on Morton. I'm going to touch the screen. I'm going to touch the screen. And if I touch your name, I'll look away. And if I touch your name, I'm going to click on your name. And you're going to be the winner. Get ready. Get ready. Get those comments going. Get ready. Here we go. Oop. Well, now, I'm going to reply. I touched somebody's name. And now I'm going to write winner. One of you have just won. I'm going to send it. Who won there? Sunflower won. That was fun. I want to do it again. Sunflower won. Sunflower, make sure you message me. Make sure you message me. Make sure you message me. I say this all the time. And if you don't message me, I can't get you your prize, Sunflower. We're going to do it again. Keep the comments going. Keep the comments going. Keep them coming. Keep them going. We'll watch. I'm going to zoom in on Morton. We'll watch Morton making magic. And, oops. Hello. Well, that was too close. I'm going to touch the screen again. I'm looking away. Looking away. Keep commenting. Make those comments run. Make sure you're following. Sunflower, I know that you're following. Make sure you're following. I'm going to touch somebody's name now. I want to zoom you out and look away. Because somebody said to me once, you never pick, they sent me a message. They said, you give away things. You never pick me. Do you only pick friends? Yeah, you're all my friends. I only pick friends. If you're on here, you're my friend. You're my friend. But I'm going to look away so you'll know. Okay, see me looking away? I can't see the screen. I'm going to touch the screen. Oops, I touched it. Nothing happened. Now something happened. And I didn't. It doesn't have me writing. I could screenshot this if you want me to, but I'm not going to. It's Suzanne, Suzanne, Suzanne. And Suzanne, let me tell you a little bit about my friend Suzanne so you know that I'm looking at her thing. I can't do that. Oh, it says I can add you as a moderator. Suzanne, why are you not my moderator? Suzanne won. Suzanne, comment so I can look and touch your name now. It just, for whatever reason, it didn't let me comment you. That's it. Suzanne says, I would love to be a moderator. Thank you. And You're a moderator. That wasn't your prize. Message me, Suzanne. Message me. I got a surprise to send you. And thanks for being a mod. Did you guys like it? Did you have fun? And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to send you. I'm not going to send you glass because I don't know if you are going to be fusing glass. So I don't want to send you this and you're like, hey, I don't fuse glass. After this, we're going to go watercolor painting. And I'm going to be watercolor painting. I want to watercolor paint for at least an hour. I missed watercolor Wednesday. I was painting, but I was painting in my uncle's living room. He's on hospice. He's doing so good. He ate 2 pieces of Morton's banana and strawberry bread. And but I didn't get to do watercolor Wednesday with you. So we're going to do watercolor Friday in just a bit. I'm going to give away another, I think I'm going to give away another thing too. But let's watch Morton for a minute. He's getting down to the itty bitty bitty bits. Here comes blue for a mermaid's hair, blue for a blue angel's hair. And honey, Shannon says hello.
There you go.
Yeah, Morton's banana and fresh strawberry bread. Morton, I put a half a jar of strawberries out for our friend.
Yeah, no.
Our friend ate all of them, but about 3. Were they all gone when you were out?
No, there was 2 or 3 more.
Yeah, so he must
There's
have.
the straws if they help me see them.
Oh, that's a straw. That is a straw. Look at this glass. Almost 37,000 likes. Whee! Look at this glass. Morton is so beautiful. And this is COE 96 glass that we use for glass fusing. And we have a kiln in our TikTok showcase now for the microwave. If you get it, I will teach you how to use it. And we have glass that you can get to fuse in. So, from now on, I was hoping my kiln would be here for the microwave today, because in the future, when this comes out and we're looking here at Morton's gorgeous little stars that he's making these beautiful stars, we'll be able to fuse them and you'll be able to see them super fast. Morton looks spectacular in those glasses, doesn't he?
My Roy Orbison.
He calls them his Roy Orbisons. He got them where he worked.
They were a mistake.
Oh, they were a mistake.
Yeah, the woman ordered the wrong colour of frame.
Take it easy, honey. You got it flinging over here. So this is the very end of the kiln, or the pool. Very end of the pool. I'm so excited. After this, we're going to watercolor paint. We're going to watercolor paint. And I just gave away 2 prizes on here. Make sure that you message me, because I need to get your address to mail it to you. And Chrissy says it looks so fun to pull the glass. Is it fun, honey?
Yeah.
I don't see, it's hard to tell if Morton's having fun. I can't hide it. Morton, you would be so good at poker.
No.
Morton, you would be great at poker. Nobody could ever read you. Nobody could ever read Morton. How does he look when he has the winning hand? The same as he looks when he doesn't. I could not do that. Sugar Baker, our grandson is not feeling well. Cayenne is at work, and our grandson, he has a stomach ache. So hopefully he starts to feel better. Oh, babe, are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
I've had glass come out of there and land on me and burn my clothes. Like, see the gloves up there? See those burn marks on that leather thing? That glass comes out of there at 1,550 degrees. Made you LOL about Morton. I love it, Lisa. Morton, the kilted ace. Yes. Yes. Morton, is there anything that you can't do?
Loads.
He says loads, but I don't think that's true. I think Morton can do absolutely anything. I know that he can. When Morton and I rode bicycles up the east coast of America, like we lived on bicycles for almost 7 months, and they were bicycles that came from Toys R Us, and they were terrible. Morton kept them going
What was it, Rhode Island or something?
till Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard, all the way to Martha's Vineyard. And then we had a big old adventure there. Look at this. Look at this glass. Oh, that looked really cool. But that, when that falls like that, that will turn into confetti glass for us. Looking at a church for sale, all in one floor. Great for Lizzie's wheelchair. That's so good, Lisa. And Suzanne, I think anybody can do anything they put their mind to. I don't think Morton and I are anything special. We get kooky ideas and then we just go for it. And hello, Dr. Susan. This everything's on one level except this part up here in our big place. And we want to make it all chair friendly. Like the main part is you can get out on our deck with a chair. Because I have friends in chairs, and Suzanne says you make me believe that about myself. You absolutely can do anything. And MJ's tuning in from Montana. Hey, in Montana. Isn't Montana so beautiful, honey?
Yeah.
We stayed there for a little bit when actually the year we were doing the bicycle ride. We were going to ride the bikes down the West Coast, and we went to Yellowstone and stayed with somebody who was watching our journey on the bicycles in Montana. It was lovely. Yeah, I want to go back. And if you get out to Pennsylvania, give us a heads up and come on over. Hi from Scotland. Hi, Coral. What part? What part are you in? Morton, tell everybody where you're from.
Just outside Edinburgh.
Morton's from just outside of Edinburgh. I lived there for 6 years. Never been east except to Syracuse, New York. Falkirk. Falkirk's lovely.
Field.
The Falkirk Wheel. I've been there. Morton hasn't. Yep. Lisa says, I admire you. Really live life to the fullest and find beauty in all things. Yes. It's the little things. The little things. And see, wheels up when you cut. And it goes, the piece will go down then. That's one of the, is it cool?
Yeah.
Is it really cool? Set it down here and I'll pick it up. I like to feel with my finger before I touch it. Oh my stars. Look at Morton's star. Wait. I'm going to hold it in this hand. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this star. Jay says I'd still like to send you a little gift sometime. That would be super sweet. Our address is on our website. It's not a secret. Can you see this star? Can you see Morton's star?
See it really clear.
I know, but it's the angle. Like if I catch it a little bit from the side, it doesn't look like a star, but it is a perfect star. Blurry. Let me try again. Oh, there.
Get that one.
There. Which one? me go here. Let me go up here. Let me zoom in there. See, if you don't come straight on it, it bends around. Babe, it's really, really cute. Really cute little stars. I'm scared. I'm scared of that. Yesterday at SEAM, we were talking about how both talented you both are. Thanks, Lisa. Lisa, have we met? Have we met? I haven't been to SEAM for a while, and there's a lot of new people there. I'm sure we have met. This one's cut on an angle, but it is a definite star in there. Oh, that color. Oh. Morton, you did so good.
That's weird, I can't grip that. The pot's just slide.
This is glass. This is glass pulled from out of the kiln, fused glass. I want to teach you how to do fused glass. There's a kiln for your microwave that's in our showcase. Hey, Pink, get the kiln from out of the showcase for your microwave, and I'm going to teach you how the right way to do it so you don't get fractures, you don't get, so you can actually properly anneal your stuff from the microwave. And we're going to start doing, while he's doing this pool on a Friday night, I'm going to, believe it or not, all of this stuff's getting moved. You're going to see a microwave over there, and that spot over there is going to be our microwave kiln fusing. Yes, Suzanne is right. Get one before they're gone. I think they only have 12 in stock. And they might already be sold out because I've been telling everybody, get it. It's a good deal. And everybody who wants to learn how to do glass fusing and you don't want to go to thousands of dollars of equipment, see if you like it by getting the little microwave kiln. And I miss seeing Lisa. Oh, I was using the yarn spinner. Yes. I remember. We got to get there. We were going to go today, but our grandson has a stomach ache, and I want to bring him along. Our grandson moved in with us, and I didn't want to let him home, so. Cosmic Rays followed. Thanks for following, Cosmic Rays. Everyone follow for all the fun. And even though this says home here, that's the way to home. The home is out there. This is the studio. This is the studio in here where we make gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous glass. Morton is basically the man and just so incredible with this. And hey, Kalina is the number 99 fan in the fan club. Thanks, Kalina. Morton, I love you so much. Thank you for doing this. This is, look at all this glass that he just pulled. Look at that. Look at this. Look at these candy canes. I'm going to show you these twirly candy canes. Aloha! We were supposed to come to Hawaii. You found the page while I was in France. I'm so happy you did. We were supposed to go to Hawaii January, February. We're not going. Our grandson moved in with his girlfriend, and we love it. We love it. We're super happy. And they're both from Florida, so I don't want to leave them home with the snow. Look at this glass now. This looks like blown glass. Can you see that? Can you see that? Look, that looks like blown glass. These are hollows. Morton's turned these into candy canes. I'm going to turn these into swizzle sticks. And swizzle sticks are something that you stick into a mug and then you can spin it around. I'm going to have to fuse them again I'm going to have clear. I think I might actually put them on clear instead of white because that's beautiful. How beautiful. Morton, where are you from, honey?
Just outside Edinburgh in Scotland.
He's Scottish. And Morton is amazing. Morton definitely makes dreams come true. And everybody, make sure you're following. For whatever reason. Oh, where's he taking the glass from? That's from the kiln. The kiln had been loaded we load these pots with different colors of glass, then melt them. It's about a 4-hour process. And then he pulls it out of the bottom of there. See, there's a hole in there. So he pulls it from out of the bottom. And I'll hold you here nice and still so you can see this. And he's twisting this one. These come out as straws now because it's the end of it. But he's turning these. These I'm going to turn into like little swizzle sticks. Oh! Oh!
That's how why.
I got a piece on me. Ouch, 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 ouch. Honey.
What?
I got a piece on me.
That's why we call very non-flammable stuff all over the place.
I got a piece on me. It didn't even melt. Yay. When it shatters, honey, remember when I say stop when it's getting so shattery? So that just happens at the end of the pool. It's the end of the pool. And,
Yeah, I think I'll call it quits at the...
yeah. Thank goodness it's super thin and it had cooled enough when it got to me that it did not melt anything on me. That is one long piece. That's one long piece of straw. Morton,
call it quits at that.
calling it quits at that. We have 29 minutes on the kiln left, but he's just going to turn the kiln off now.
Oh, could maybe leave it a minute. Well, no, cause
Leave it a minute and try it again.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, I would break that big tall one because it's going to get in your way. And it'll be all cooled now. He's going to shatter this one. This one will shatter. Oh, maybe the nippers. Great. That is glass straws. Glass straws. Does anybody have any questions on anything? Morton and I, we both really do love questions. Ask away. We keep no secrets here. We like to share. Ask anything. I'll even tell you how much I weigh. Believe it or not, people do ask that. How many sheets of glass make up a pool? About 5 pounds of glass.
I don't know, to be honest. I've never measured it.
I've weighed it before on the scale, and the one you did, it's about 5 pounds of glass. Would you say about 10 sheets, maybe?
I don't know. I've never paid attention.
I think. How did Morton and I meet, honey? How did we meet?
Online.
We met online back in 2001.
Yeah.
24 years ago. Morton's the first.
2000, because you
No.
came over in 2001.
It was January 2001 or February. I came over that summer. Morton's the first person I ever talked to on the interwebs. Back in a Yahoo chat room.
That's it done. It's no pool in it.
Okay, leave it. Leave it.
The last time it pooled in the middle.
It's absolutely beautiful. Babe, go ahead and turn it off and switch your light off.
Leave
Yep.
it a minute or what?
Nope. He's going to turn it off.
Oops. Was that
That's
bad?
it. Stop. That's it. That's all you got to do. He just stopped it. 10. Wait, let me make sure it's... Let's make sure the temp's going to go down. Yeah. Temp's going down because he stopped the kiln. Morton's going to tidy up his stuff. Have I been on live every day? And Suzanne says amazing pool.
Thanks.
Yep, Kathy, you're catching at the end. We started at 4, but the good news is I'm going to take a little break and I'm going to go back and I'm going to do some watercolor painting because I haven't done any for ages. And I'm going to show you this pool. This pool came out beautiful. Expect to see beautiful things happen from this. He did this. He did this. Look over there. Look at that beautiful, beautiful. And then earlier, he made these little stars out of yellow. There. Oh, there you can see the stars. There you can see the stars.
Yeah, the more it cools down, I think.
Look at, see the little stars he made? Martin, you did so good. Keep those wheels up and do it over something so you don't lose them. They came out so good. Can everybody see the stars? Martin did that. Martin did that. Are they cool?
Yeah. They were the ones that were on the table for ages.
They were the first ones. They came out like flowers, and then they definitely turned into stars. Yeah, what's next, honey?
Don't know.
There was a color that I was needing. I'm gonna plug you in for over here for a minute. Earlier today, he made this. Babe, come on over here for a second and chit-chat with everybody. I'm going to go down and just make sure I have water for my watercolor.
Funny the difference in complete.
What is it?
Before you couldn't actually see into the rod, now you can see down the rod. Now that they're completely cool.
Yeah, now that they're completely cooled, you definitely can see down. Look, it's a rod of stars. How cool is that? How cool is that? Morton, you're amazing. You're amazing. Babe, come on over here. No, stop mixing those colors up. Come on. Come over here and talk. I'm going to grab water and do a bathroom run. And, Morton, I was going to, on this live, I was going to show you stuff here that's for sale. I'm not going to do that. Truthfully, hey, Lindsay, thanks for following. Truthfully, I want to teach you how to do this. And I want you to make your own stuff too. That's what I want. I want to do that. Just put the camera facing him and can watch him work. He's done working now, but he's going to come over here and chit-chat. Ask Morton anything. Get there, honey, and stick your face on there so they can see ya.
Hi there.
Over there.
Hi there in England.
Can you read all of it? Do you want it like that?
Yeah, I bet.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Stained glass is fairly straightforward. It's procedure, and make sure you wear gloves so you didn't cut yourself. Hi there, Bobby. Hi, Shelley. And stained glass you can use a lot of patterns and things with. The bit with the stained glass is like getting the practice with a soldering iron. That's what I hate. Fused glass you don't need to know how to solder. Thanks, Suzanne. Thanks, Shelley. It's the same with the fused glass as well. You can use patterns and things to make your stuff. And with the fused glass, you don't need to know how to solder and stuff like that. You just like cut out the shapes and things, lay them out, and do the frit. If you're an artist, it's even better because you can like paint stuff and things like that, you know. But you can use the patterns and things. Thanks, Kalina. You should have heard me. I'm surprised you never heard me yesterday when I was doing the... It's the first time I'd laid out a star in a pot, and I had cut the pieces to try and lay them, and a couple of times it kind of fell because I made the shape out of flat pieces of glass in the pot. I cut I've got over here somewhere. These are the kind of props that I use, hopefully you can see them, that I use when I'm making the stuff. Like with the one, I put the piece in there like that to form the top of the star. And then I cut two other pieces of glass that made the triangle like that. Then I made a straight piece across here to, like, sort of this one, if this was it. I did another piece across here like that, and then I had a piece in here to create the triangle. Then I used a piece of glass to make the flat piece for the triangle and made the 5 points that way, and they kept falling over on me. And so I eventually got the bits wedged into position, and then I used crushed white glass to fill in around the edges where the colour wasn't, and I broke up the blue glass to fill all up the middle where the actual star was going to be. And so I did all that, filled it all up, and because it had the flat pieces in, that's what makes it form the smooth edge of the star. And then they all melt and fuse it and come down out through the bottom of the pot. And that's why the first couple of 2 or 3 rods that you get coming out, until they all sort of form and pool, they're not the clearly defined stars. And then after a wee while it makes the defined stars. And like this one here, I used that for making, what did I used that for making my tricolour one, which was where's it hiding? She had some on the table and I've lost them. This one was 4 sections I did, 2 yellow and 2 blue, and then you can make candy cane pieces. And but you use that in the pot, fill in each segment, and then draw the cardboard out. And that's to make 3. I'll use 4 pieces, obviously, to make 4, that kind of thing. And yeah, that was the one that was 3. I had the orange, yellow, and the green together with that one.
Martin, you did magnificent. Is he getting all your questions answered? Isn't he, Morton's just, debut of Morton's, he just keeps going.
But like, I'm just learning, there's ones that I've seen, it's like people make insects, like they'll lay the pot out and they'll do like black at one end with like white, the white rods, where like, what they'll do is they'll make a rod that's got black in the centre with white, and they'll use that for the eyes, and then black and stuff like that. And then red bodies and everything. It's pretty amazing what they can do.
Morton's you've only been pulling glass for about 6 months. Yeah. You're doing really good. Hey, we're going to jump off and we're going to have a little wee break, and then we're going to come back for watercolor. So if you think of any more questions, you can ask them there, and we'll meet you back in the library for some watercolor Wednesday on a Friday night, right? Everybody, thanks for gifts. We have 42,000 likes. Thank you for that. And it's the weekend. It is time. we're gonna have a lot of fun. And tomorrow we're gonna go visit right across the hill. We're gonna go visit the couple who just bought a church 5 miles from us. And we're gonna get to meet them. Morton's baking something to take over to them. So you'll see that tomorrow. We'll go live while we're over there. They get a signal. So we'll talk to you soon. Everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching this fuse. The fused glass stuff will be uploaded onto the tubes of you for you to see anytime you want to. So we'll see you soon back in the library. Bye for now.